everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit. Set out after about a gain of 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught. Devontae Chan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Chan, a first down carry. He's out in the clear. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Chan with the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight of the air to start us off. That's complete, David Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Irving here from the gun. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Stroud completes it quick. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. To the air, Stroud. Has the hook up again to Njoku. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's Stroud. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing it to the left. Got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
That's good for a gain of 5. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Chains here on 3rd and 4. Baker now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end is.
How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
It's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right. Nike taxi.
Stroud. Called in by Njoku, left side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18,
From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good big and that first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
The 47-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Texas. Out for today. Swap. Mother swap.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, Stroud. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
All right.
Now it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
18. That's it.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here we go.
Irving gets it on the draw. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is coming to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with H.A. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. So he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's H.A. on the inside give. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd down carry for A.J. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Mayfield now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Juice is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Over. 18. Outside.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Titans in the nickel for third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Tony.
Quick throw right side. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stroud completes it quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Why Tony? Hey, uno.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs from 37. Handoff headed right. Irving. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Texas. 18. That's it. Hey, uno more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11. Here we go. My man. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Dicker connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting at the 10. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Baker. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to start that out with a give to Irving. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving now. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, south. 18. That's it. Hey, uno more.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it stops. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Shan to the right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Hey, avoid 33.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Baker now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
All right.
Shroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's done a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
118.
This is Irving on second. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. David Njoku, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Gets everything he has under this one. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18. What's that?
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Again, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Titans have a 1st. Mayfield now from the gun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Titans first down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down, Titans.
Tough running left. It's a chance. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Throwing, Baker. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Will Riker down for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
All right.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Running for it, here's Irving. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 31.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey, south. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now, 1st round. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trailing just a point in the 4th. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd fade
On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be... And out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
22 yards.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Baker now from the gun. Right back to Chase. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Titans have a 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's going deep this time. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, uno. Why, Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Stroud completes it quick. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
All right. 18.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 7. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, south. What? 18. What's that? Hey.
To the air, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot. Hey, uno.
To throw. On target here to Njoku. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Red.
All right. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Why, Tony?
Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Irving here from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Irving! And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
18. What's that?
Going power with the big tight end. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Point it right. Watch.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. On the left side. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.